Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to start this video off by telling you guys how grateful I am. My last video, I was not expecting that response. I knew, of course, I'm showing something personal. So, I was hoping people would react kindly to it. The amount of anxiety that I had and still have over that video being up, knowing people are looking at me like that, knowing people can see me the way I've been behind these walls, it's a lot. It's really a lot. But the response that I have been getting from this video is really just overwhelming. You guys are sending me emails and DMs and sharing your stories and encouragement. And I am so thankful and grateful that you guys understood where I was coming from in sharing what I shared with you guys. While I've gotten so many messages of people saying how the video helped them, they appreciate me sharing it, and I didn't realize how many other people that may be going through what I'm going through right now, and some even worse. And I remember a message saying, it stood out to me. They were scrolling and seeing my picture and they said, oh, this is just another makeup video. But they clicked on it anyway to hear my story. And I want you guys to know that this is a makeup channel. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I don't want, anybody to get the wrong idea. Every video is not going to be me embarrassing myself, and not saying it like I'm making a fool of myself, but it's embarrassing me sharing this stuff. Like, this is personal. My family knows what's going on. My family sees me this way. So, I could be doing my makeup while I'm talking to you guys. This is not something that I would think that I would be okay with the whole world seeing. So it's not, I'm going to show you guys what's going on. I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to answer any questions that somebody may have. So I'm sharing this part with you guys because this is where I am right now. And I had to take a break because I got lost in, I don't want to say what my purpose is, but I kind of got lost because my appearance is important to me. And me showing myself on camera, whether it's to 10 people, whether it's to 10,000 people, it's people looking at me. It's people judging. It's people having their opinions. And I have never been one to have low self-esteem. So it's like not knowing who you are when you look in the mirror, and what's worse, not liking what you see when you look in the mirror, and that's never been you. It's not an easy thing. It's not something that is, I want to say, easily put into words, because it's a struggle. It's taken me a minute to wrap my head around the fact that I did this. But I'm glad that I did it. And I forgot to tell you guys, my in the last video, I didn't even let you know that the bottom half of my mouth is not all mine either. It's a, y'all gonna holler when y'all see this, because look at the two teeth. Look at the two tooths in the front, the little fangs, because I have a gap at the bottom, and they were telling me I could either get what is it, Invisalign, and then get my teeth done, or I can get these and they can put like a tooth or something there. So I'm like, you know, the insurance was paying for it, so why not? Let me see what it looks like. And when they pulled these out of the box, I said, but not the two little Slim Jims in the front. So these at the bottom are not mine either. And I got to get my teeth whitened, because I don't know who made me be all hype and picking these whiter teeth, thinking my teeth were whiter than they actually were. But I'm going to get my teeth whitened at the bottom to match the teeth that are there. I'm going to be sharing what's going on with me with you guys. I'm going to be bringing you along my journey, because I still have a journey to go. I'm healed. You know, God healed me. I don't have cancer anymore. I appreciate every last person that hit that follow button because they were inspired by my video. But, you know, this is what I love. I love beauty. And I think maybe that's why it hit me as hard as it did, because I'm like, maybe this is not going to be what I can do anymore. Maybe, you know, maybe this is the end, because how I'm going to get on camera like this? But I had to figure it out, because if I'm not doing anything that's an outlet, if I'm not doing what I love, then it's like, I feel like I failed. You know, and what God didn't mean anything. And me listening to the comments, not listening to the comments, reading the comments, I'm sorry. People are looking for somebody that understands, because I'm one of those people. I really feel like that I am so misunderstood. Sometimes even the people closest to me, I feel like they don't see me. They don't get me. Some of the, you know, and nobody means to hurt your feelings, but sometimes some of the comments you may hear from somebody that's in your life, and you like, you really don't know who like the closest people to you, you feel like they don't know who you are. And it's to read some of the comments that people, they need somebody that understands them. Like, you don't want to hear, oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, because sometimes it's not okay. It's not okay. Like, sometimes it's really not okay. Like, I read a comment, and someone asked me to go into a little more detail about my neuropathy. So essentially what happened was, the chemo, while it kills the cancer, it also kills almost everything else. So it essentially killed the nerves in my feet and hands. The blessing about it is it didn't last. It didn't last in my hands. So like I have a little bit of residual in my hands from the neuropathy, but it's nothing compared to what it was when it first happened. I remember it was wintertime outside, snow winter. And I used to have to stick my hands out of the window because it was literally like my hands were in an oven. Like, I don't know how hot flashes feel like when you have a menopause or something, but I would equate it to if you were having like extreme hot flashes, but it being in your hands. They weren't like they were over the flame, but it's like they were literally in a oven. It hurt so bad. I used to have to hang my hands out of the window. But eventually, it's like it lessened in my hand. It was nowhere near where it was. Now it still bothers me like when it's cold outside. And that goes for my feet too. When it's cold outside, my hands hurt so bad. Gloves, sometimes depending on what kind of gloves, like those cottony gloves, like you just get out of Lord and Taylor or something, those are they're not good. I feel like it kind of traps the cold air in or something. Like I need gloves with lining. My mom had got me these little patches that they have in Home Depot that you put inside of your gloves. So if anyone has issues with their hands or anything, try, I don't remember the name of them, but, oh, crazy. I'm sitting here talking about them and they're right here. They're called Hot Hands. I'm not sponsored. I'm nobody. No, the Home Depot don't know who I am to be sponsoring me. So they're called Hot Hands Hand Warmer Value Pack. They look like this. And you can get them out of Home Depot. My mom got them for me, and they help my hand so much in the wintertime because the gloves don't work. Unless they're like leather gloves with like lining or something like that. Those are the only things that give me a little bit of relief in the wintertime. My feet, however, are a totally different monster. I am in pain every single day. My right foot is worse than my left foot. My right foot sometimes can feel like the ball of my foot feels like I have a golf ball or like a baseball in the ball of my foot. No matter what I do, and when I'm walking, it feels like I have a rock in my shoe, no matter what's going on. Sometimes my feet can feel like raw feeling, like you scrape your skin back and it's like your skin is exposed underneath, like if you peel your skin back, kind of like that. Sometimes my feet feel like somebody set them on fire and like blew it out. And then you know how your foot is like smoky and like really tender? That's how my foot feels sometimes. So it can change as far as the sensation, but every day my feet hurt. Every single day. So it's essentially, I've been to some specialists, foot doctor, neurologist, I think that's what it's called. And they put me on medications and I can't even remember the name of some of these medications that they have put me on, but nothing has worked. And one doctor that was, basically being honest with me and said, the medications and stuff are cool, but really all I can do is wait. And I have to wait until my nerves regenerate, renew. I don't remember the word he used, but it's really nothing that I can do about my feet. It's going to be what it's going to be. It is what it is. And it's funny that I'm just sitting here and it just hit me. I remember, I don't know if it was my mom or it was the pastor at church one time, but I remember hearing when God does something for you, he always leaves a mark or he doesn't do anything without a witness. I remember one time, if you're an OG subscriber, you know that I have basically grown up in the hospital. So without getting too much into detail of why I was in the hospital, I remember being in the hospital, I probably was 12 around this time. And I had the chicken pox really, really, really bad. I mean, to the point where it put me in the hospital for days. And I had an issue that I had been dealing with since birth. And in that hospital, God was working on me in the hospital. Like, my dad was there. My grandmother came that next morning, but it was my mom and my dad. And Jesus was fixing this issue that I was having since birth. And all the chicken pox cleared up. I have one chicken pox mark. And I mean, it's like a little bubble on my chest, not on the actual boo-boo part, but like upper on my chest that never went away. And it's funny that I'm talking about the neuropathy, and it just hit me like how it correlated with I was healed from the cancer, but maybe this is not that I needed a reminder, because I have to get tested for the rest of my life. I have to eat differently. I have to change, I have to change my lifestyle. But maybe this is the reminder to me that Jesus healed me. So I'm not wishing anything over my life or saying anything that I'm hoping happens, because I don't know how long neuropathy takes to heal. I don't know if anyone ever had it and it went away completely. But it's been a few years now, and I'm not going to say it hasn't gotten better, because it has. When I first got it, I wasn't even able to touch my feet. I couldn't, the shower hurt. It was so bad. Like, I couldn't clip like my toenails or anything. My sister had to do it for me, and it was so painful. Now I can, I'm sorry if you guys keep seeing me tighten my mouth. I'm trying to hold my denture up. Now I'm able to get in the shower. I can clip my toenails by myself. It has been some progress. I just don't know if it will ever go away, or if this is the mark that is going to be here to remind me of what God has done. I ain't gonna be satisfied till I get E. coli. I still got this old Tom Ford lipstick in sable smoke, and I'm not getting rid of it, because I don't even know if they still make these colors anymore. I don't, because the colors that I see now, they're not for me. So, child, this ain't even the same color it was when I got it. That's how old it is. Got my old trusty Essence mascara. As of right now, that is the status of my neuropathy. It's just the nerves in my feet are just destroyed. I'm doing much better with my hands. They almost don't hurt at all unless it's extremely cold. Like, I can't go into the freezer and just grab things like freezing cold out of the freezer, stuff like that. Like, I have to be careful. But other than that, it's just in my feet. That's the issue. I elevate my feet. The creams, the numbing creams and all of that stuff, it don't really work. If it numbs it, it only numbs it for about 5 minutes. So it's not, I just have to wait. That's all I can do. I just have to wait. I just want to thank you guys so much for all of the messages, all of your prayers, all of your thoughts, your kind words. I appreciate it so much. Just like people found me and it was inspirational to them, or it helped them, I want them to also see you can move on from this, as hard as it may be, as crazy as it may seem when you're in the midst of it. You can move on from this, or at least attempt and try to move on, because this is what my attempt is. Because if I keep sitting in this, it's only going to get worse. So all I can do is try my best to move on from this. And that's getting back into what I love, which is being on camera and playing in makeup and playing in my clothes. This is what I love. So this is what I want to get back to. I'm still going to share my journey with you guys, but I want it to be an inspiration to people who have been through what I've been through, currently going through what I've been through, and may need to see what it could possibly look like on the other side. So please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're not already, and share it if you like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.